Alright, so fingertips, and let's start. My hair is growing longer, thicker, and stronger every day. Good day and welcome back to Unsolicited Advice South Africa. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have been here before, a warm welcome back to you. Warm welcome back. If it is your very first time here, please do consider browsing through the rest of the content. And if it so resonates with you, do consider joining the rest of the family. Today we're coming with another cool video, right? As always, I am speaking about lockdown. I'm going to do a scalp massage with you for the hairline. And oh yeah, we've got a nice song review with Skyewanda Gugulami, just came out 6 days ago. So yeah, let's go for it. Very first thing I want to speak about is lockdown. So I'm in South Africa. We are back on level 3. Now, when the president does his announcements, we in South Africa have a term for it. We call it the family meeting, which is kind of ironic because he does the family meeting at midnight when everybody is asleep. So it's kind of like he's meeting alone. But yeah, anyway, so what happens in South Africa is that the president will do his speech in the middle of the night while everybody's asleep, and then you wake up and you're like, oh wow, we're on the next level. So when I heard the news, I didn't think much of it really. And then the following day, you know how your body like reacts late to things? The following day, I could barely breathe. My chest was sore. My stomach muscles were sore. So more like my diaphragm. Every time I breathe in, I would just like breathe in deep breaths. I would just feel this excruciating pain. And I was panicking the entire day. I didn't know what it was. I am very sensitive to coffee. So I've been drinking coffee for like the past month. I don't know why. I stopped drinking coffee. But now I was drinking coffee that morning. And I was, I guess, under just a lot of stress that I wasn't acknowledging due to now the lockdown levels changing. So those things combined, I was just sick that entire day. I really just thought this is the end of it for me. I mean, really, guys. I hadn't had a panic attack in years. I didn't know what it was. I was just panicking. I'm like, I can't breathe. What's happening to my body? And the following day, okay, I did a steam, by the way, if you want to know what happened, because now my chest, I couldn't breathe properly. I did a steam with some ointments. I do my own mixes of things, and I also just spent the day drinking very hot water the entire day. So instead of tea or coffee, I was just drinking hot water. Okay, so I did that. And the following day, which was then yesterday, I was absolutely fine, like 80% fine, right? Today, I'm on like 95, so we're getting there. My body's just readjusting to everything. So when it comes to lockdowns and the enforcement of vaccines, which is obviously going to follow, and then I'm assuming because it's winter, that the lockdown levels are still going to go up a little bit more, so maybe we're going to get to lockdown level 4 or maybe even 5. Depending on whether people are vaccinating or not, because I think that's the whole point of having the lockdown, and so that we can get people in one place or at least know where they are so that they can be reached for vaccines. And then the second thing would be that it is winter again, so it's just only logical that people are going to have the flu in winter. Hence, it would make sense if we say levels are going up and now we are at level 4 or 5. I said it. So lockdown level 3 for me just brought back what I was feeling last year. But with last year, I guess I didn't know what was coming next. You know, the president would just announce stuff and we wouldn't know. We'd just be shocked every time. At least now I'm more prepared. I'm even thinking about the fact that I could go to level 4 or 5. Where do I want to spend this lockdown? What do I want to do during where do I want to spend this lockdown? What do I want to do during this lockdown? And if the level's up, what kind of things do I want to invest in? You know, there's many opportunities that came up last year that I noticed that we could possibly take advantage of this year, now that we have hindsight, right? Now that we can look back and learn from that experience, we can then use that information to help us with this lockdown and see how we can plan our lives. With that being said, yeah, let me know what country you're in and what lockdown level you are in and what your plans for lockdown are and what you're stocking up on, and yeah, just what you want to do during your lockdown. And do you think we're going to get to level 4 and 5 as I am thinking that we are? Do you agree? Yes or no, and why not? And are you vaccinated and are you not getting vaccinated? Either way, tell me why. I'm really fascinated with this whole corona. I'm really fascinated to hear your views, just not just from South Africa, but from around the world. I'm really fascinated about that.
Okay, so moving right along, out of the way. Today I wanted to do a scalp massage once again. I've done a scalp massage with you guys before, and yeah, I'm going to link it in the bio just in case you want the original scalp massage with the recipe that I did for my special paste. Yeah, that's all in the description, free, go check it out. Anyway, so we're doing a scalp massage today. Oh, this is my product, by the way. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's called Zimbande, which means roots. And yeah, that's what I'm using today. You can go and get your favorite oil, Jamaican black castor oil, I'd recommend. Coconut oil. I love coconut oil, but it doesn't treat everybody the same way, so be careful. Neither does Jamaican black castor oil for that matter. And get some olive oil, whatever oil that you like. Put some peppermints in there and let's get going, okay? So this is how much of the product I'm using. I don't want to mess with the... okay, let me just do it. I really don't want to mess with the camera settings, but this is how much I'm using. Where's the camera? Oh yeah. That's how much I'm using. Teeny weeny bits. So guys, we're just doing the hairline. So for me, I'm just doing the hairline. That's going to be my focus. It's just doing my hairline. So be ready. Now, as we get into the massage, what's really important is what's happening inside here, not just on the outside. So what are you thinking about as you're doing your massages? We really want to stick to positive thoughts. In other words, you don't want to be sitting and doing your massage and thinking, this is not working. This is not really for me. This really doesn't work. You don't want to be thinking things like that. You want to get into a positive space where you are thinking about the future. What am I going to look like when my hair has grown back? You know, in fact, imagine that your hair has already grown back. And what is it looking like? And who are you speaking to? Who's around you? How are you acting? You know, you got your confidence back. What are you doing? Get into the real details. So in the future tense, and when we close our eyes, we're in the future. Our hairline is on fleek. How we're acting, what are we doing? Got a smile on our face because everything is good, right? And let's go for it. So fingertips, and let's start. My hair is growing longer, thicker, and stronger every day. My hair is growing longer, thicker, and stronger every day. My hair is growing longer and thicker every day. I look after my hair, and so it grows. I look after my hair, and so it grows. I look after my hair, and so it grows. And that's it. That's the affirmation, guys. Do this once a day. It's fine. You can even do it 5 times a week, because you still don't want to be overdoing anything on your hair. You don't want to be over manipulating. You don't want to be over massaging. Today I've had to record this video twice, and the second time I noticed before I just started this massage I had to cut the camera because I had knots in my hair, because of the fact that I'm doing this like now for the second time. So my hair's had enough, so I just had to cut those knots with the scissors. If you don't know what to do with knots, look at the description box. I did a video about knots and what to do about that. Anyway, so that's the scalp massage. I hope you enjoyed that. And good luck with your hair. Tell me what your journey is like, because we're all on a different journey and we don't react the same way to products, to ingredients. So your journey and my journey are not the same. But I am sharing the best of my knowledge to the best of my ability, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, let me know what's happening with your hairline and what you need in terms of advice. Just hit me with the comments. Hit me with the comments. So you guys know how I like to interpret music. So I absolutely love this song. Let me just tell you a bit about it. It's a song which basically speaks to your crush. So it's a girl saying to her crush, when I tell you that I love you, I'm really being honest here. I'm speaking from my chest, I'm just letting it all out. And I've changed. I don't drink anymore. I don't party anymore. I've learned how to cook. And I'm just waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to choose me. And when you do decide to get a wife and to get married, please start at my parents' home. So that's what the song says, and it's so moving, but it's also such a fun song because the beat is nice. You know how we do it in South Africa, the beat is amazing. I'm just loving the song, so I'm just gonna play a little bit for you, and I'm gonna try and interpret the song as it goes. I'm not gonna do the full song, guys, because this woman, singing is her day job. Like, yo, singing is her day job. It is not my day job. So her voice is just beautiful. It's beautiful. Hitting those notes, girl. She's hitting those notes. So yeah, props to her. Her name is Skyewanda, and the song is called Gugulami. So Gugulami, igugu is something precious. So Gugulami, my precious thing. So I'm just gonna play that for you. Let's rewind. Come closer, baby. Come closer, darling. Come close, darling. You're my precious thing. Come close, darling. Come closer, baby. Come closer, my love. You're my precious thing. Come close, darling. Come closer, baby. Come closer, my love. You're my precious thing. Come closer, darling. Come closer, baby. Come closer, darling. Oh, you're my precious thing.